Let's play Love in Deepspace. I'm Byberry B, so today I'm using their home function to do things I wouldn't normally do. She has long brown hair, and she's wearing a skirt and a kind of summery, long sleeve top. Looks a bit preppy to me. I would love very much to be a person who gardens, but I am not that. Here is me living vicariously through my MC. Oh no, one of the plants is like really grumpy. I'm sorry. This is what would happen if I try to garden in real life. The plants would be very angry with me. She looks so cute and she's pouring water and reading. And the plants look really pretty when they're in full bloom. I actually really enjoy tending to the plants. I think it's very fun. Oh, since I wanted to use this game to get myself to do things I don't normally do, I ended up going outside with my dog. I wasn't out there for very long, but it was nice to get outside. I really like the variety of the plants. Right now I'm focusing on pairing off my blooms to make baby blooms. I haven't arranged as many flowers, although I would like to plant a garden specifically with that goal in mind. I'm also really enjoying choosing music to garden to. Now I'm going to change my outfit. I really like the walk-in closet feature. MC has changed into workout clothes. MC is doing some yoga. I also found an aesthetic shot with the plants around my MC as she uses the exercise bike. Wanted to decorate the outside of my house in the game since I hadn't been able to do that yet, but I'll tell you about what I did for exercise. I am not someone who is very strong or can exercise very well, so I did some yoga, some stretches kind of inspired by MC in the game. I also tried to look up K-pop exercise routines. I figured I love K-pop. I would like to see what they do to exercise. I ended up not doing the exercise routines because they were far too in-depth and I would probably collapse if I tried them, but maybe I will try to modify one and I'll make a video about my experience with that. So for now, I just did some stretches, some yoga, and walked around a little bit outside with my dog. For this decoration portion, I thought there were more plants available for outside than there actually were. And some plants to place outside the windows so that when I sit at the windows I can look out and my MC can enjoy that. So I have placed some white boxes with greenery in them in front of the windows. I've also placed a bench with a purple cushion. It doesn't look very comfortable, but it looked a little more outdoorsy. I also placed a few potted plants around. I found that there were a couple corners that were very barren. I'm showing the outside of my house in my little garden. I think it looks really cute. It's also very peaceful. I find that the accessibility is okay. The text can be really small, so I often find myself clicking just to see what happens and then memorizing what the options are and where they are typically. Moving my MC around is pretty easy. Seeing the decorations and placing them is also pretty easy for me as I can zoom in on the screen. One issue that I found with accessibility though is that often these spaces are very dark around dusk and nighttime. I ended up buying several lights and just sticking them wherever I could. I'm hoping that they get more lighting options in the game, especially for outside, because there's an area where I really can't see where I'm going at all. I have to go through the workout room to get to the garden if I want to go outside, because that's the only way I know where I am. I wanted to play something on the piano, as I am unable to play the piano, nor do I have access to it in real life. So I put my MC in a pretty silver dress. I believe it's the Jimmy Choo collaboration, so she looked a little more glamorous and formal. I also changed her hair. It's got a little more of a wave to it, and the top half of her hair is pulled back into a braid crown on her head. If you enjoyed that, please consider subscribing. This was me attempting to use Love in Deepspace to do things I don't normally do. maybe I'll do this again with an exercise update. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!